Is your brother good enough to buy your car? This is going to be my first personal car ever.
Bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling.
Special thanks to Umar who made this video possible. Like really. Special thanks to my parents to Australia.
Because bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems.
I said to my brother that I really want to come to Canberra. And he said, okay, why not? I also want you to come to Canberra. And what happened was that I didn't have any transport because buses and coaches are not going to Canberra anymore because of this pandemic situation. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's 8:30 in the morning. Okay, everything just happened was like I was actually making my breakfast over here. You see the breakfast. You know what happened was, and I came outside to take the orange, but I didn't know. It was unconsciously I went outside and I realized that my brother's car is standing outside my house. Like I opened this door, you see this car, the white one. It's like really standing just in front of my house, really like this.
Which is then I called my brother and asked him that what is it. He told me that his friend brought this car from Canberra to Sydney.
Okay, now I'm gonna tell you the whole story. So my brother actually lives in Canberra, okay, and he had this car, the one which he has gifted me. Now he gave the car to his friend, so his friend came from Canberra to Sydney and gave me the key and gave me the car. So he told me that your brother is asking you to go with all your luggage. And then I said, okay, why not? Okay, let's start this journey on car, the one which my brother has actually gifted me. Yeah, so let's start the journey from Sydney to Canberra on car.
First, let me show you the car. This is the car, the boy.
Bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone in progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so right now I'm in Canberra, and the journey from Sydney to Canberra, that was very amazing, literally, because so I really enjoyed it. I was very happy, I was very excited during the journey, because there are mainly two reasons for me. Because it was my personal car and I was traveling from one city to another city for the very first time in my entire life within Australia. And it was my personal car, I was alone, and it was a night journey. So I started my journey when it was just going to get dark. And yeah, because of this COVID-19, the roads were empty. Like I thought I was the only person traveling. And plus I want to say that the actual video from Sydney to Canberra will be the upcoming video on my channel. So if you haven't subscribe, and plus by the way, this car is basically Honda Civic 2005, and yeah, and okay, so if you want me to make a separate video on just car, how to buy cars in Australia, I can make that for you. Just comment below. And okay, so this video was that's it. Okay, and you stay tuned for the next video. Plus right now living in an apartment, and how we got it, at which location, and stuff like that, you know, are we gonna be talking about in the upcoming videos. And I'm gonna be showing you this apartment. This is a very luxurious apartment, so stay tuned for that too, and subscribe. Thank you.
Bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on blessings. I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through